Is that the only way to do that with the glove? Is with the glove?
You can do it without glove. Cause it's just normal back of the controller. One of the other top players also does it without glove, but the glove just reduces friction on the back of the controller. Like when your hands are pretty sweaty, it sort of almost sticks on the back, so it stops that from happening.
So you have it pressed against your foot.
Yeah. I guess I can try and do a different grip to show it better.
Keep the grip you have.
Yeah, it just shows the top of the controller better. What I do is, I do the same thing on my foot. This finger right here, it keeps the controller from doing this. Just like flying out. So I hold that there. The controller stays in place. And then I use this, I do a little bit slower so it actually shows. Rocket scene. I gotta give it a second.
Yeah, rocket scene's as far as I got.
So, let me get something else in the square. So I use this finger, goes back and forth to flip the pieces. And then my thumb, I hold it over the D-pad and basically press into the back of it. And then if I do that with every finger,
And that's the only way to get as far as you get, right?
yeah. So when I do it on my foot,
And how did you find this out? Is this a well-known secret?
it's well known in the Tetris community, but yeah, I just one of the main Tetris YouTubers made a video on it, and you know I watched all of his videos beforehand, and so I saw that and I was like, oh, I should try that, and I did.
How important is the foot in this?
Not many top players actually do foot grip. A lot of top players do like on the leg like this, like this. This is the grip that Fractal does. And then this is another one. Which
This is called rolling.
yeah, rolling. So yeah, I just do it on my foot since that's, I guess, what I thought of when I first started doing it. So yeah, you can see how fast it is. Yeah, if I do this.
So that's a screen that I recognize.
Yeah, this is a copyright screen.
The other stuff looked like Russian. It's weird.
Yeah, this, yeah, I guess. But yeah, you can see.
Yeah, you can move real fast.
Just trying to. Oh, nice. Oh.
Can you talk to us while you're doing it?
Yeah. Hold on, right now I'm just starting off the game, and the highest amount of points you can get is getting 4 lines in a row, or 4 lines in the same piece. So I guess when you build up the middle and leave one column open for that piece, the long bar, it allows you to get what's called a Tetris, and it just gives you the most points. So when I clear singles, it only goes up by 800. If I can get a long bar, it goes up by 24,000. So. But it doesn't matter where the open column is. It just matters that all 4 rows are built in. Like, as you can see, I have a hole there, and that doesn't count for a Tetris. So, yeah.
This is almost going too slow for you, I'm sure.
This is like my favorite speed. This is faster than the normal starting speed. Because one of the best ways of explaining it is, if this is 75 miles an hour, then the starting speed that we do for competition is 50. So it's still really fast, but 150. So that's level 29, which happens at 230 lines. And then in competition play, on this regular cartridge, they just use the level 29 speed goes forever. But in competition, you can't have games going 40 minutes, and so they added a new barrier that ups the speed to basically 300 miles an hour, where at level 39, it speeds up to that fast.
How long can you talk about Tetris?
I don't know, it just depends if I run out of things to talk about. But
How supportive is your family about your Tetris loving skills?
Pretty supportive. We go to quite a few tournaments now since we have, I think...
Since you're a celebrity now?
Yeah. They just... Like, I'll be walking the hallways and you'll just yell, Tetris, and that's all I'll hear.
It's kind of a compliment.
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah.
You didn't. If you didn't.
His middle name's kind of old-fashioned too. So.
Yeah.
When you were almost ready to beat it in that video, like what was going through your head? Like you're like one more line to go, like 5 more lines to go, 4, 3. Like what were you like? Don't mess up right now.
There's only one spot that guarantees for the game to crash, and I missed it. I was supposed to only clear 1 line, and I accidentally cleared 3. And so I actually didn't know any spots where it could crash, and so I was just sort of hoping. And I guess that's why my reaction was so big, because my board was... I was getting really high up, and I wasn't able to get the pieces over because of nerves. And I was about to top out. Topping out was just going all the way up to the top, and the game ends. I was about to, but then the game crashed, and so that's probably why my reaction was so big.
So not only did you beat the game, you had crashed it.
Yeah, I guess. When I crashed it, a lot of people were calling it beating it, I guess, and I guess it makes sense because it's the first ever game of Tetris that didn't end in the game, you know, beating me. So, yeah, I guess that's why.
You were bothering me.
He's just not getting the right pieces.
There we go.
Let us know when you're tight. You're close to it.
Okay.
Close to the,
Max out or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
when it goes to 29, the speed's going to increase again. And
Mm.
But yeah, sometimes you just don't get the pieces.
Ah, that's it. You can get like 4 of these square pieces in a row when your board is, you just can't fit a square anywhere. And
Modern Tetris doesn't do that.
yeah, modern Tetris, it's like you have a bag and you have one of each of these pieces, and you grab the long bar, and then you can't have another long bar. And you grab until you've used each one of these 7 pieces, and then you grab a new bag.
Okay.
But in this one, it's completely random. And so you can just have, like, I could have no long bars, and I could have like 100 of square pieces. But I think for some reason the developers added like a limit on the amount of pieces you can have in a row. But it's possible to have like 4 squares in a row and then 1 other piece, 4 squares in a row, a different other piece. That sort of.
Yeah.
The moment you beat the game, how many lines did you have total?
1,511.
Lines?
Yeah.
Over 40 minutes.
Hmm.
And at a speed faster than that.
That could, yeah, considerably faster.
Yeah, twice as fast.
What's the next game for you to master?
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario what?
Super Mario Bros.
This is unreal. Because he's having to change orientation. See what's next. Place it in the right place.
I didn't actually have a NES. I had a Sega. He actually has my Sega in here.
I just had a regular Nintendo. You play this and talk about it.
Yeah,
I
he's
think-
got it.
I think I have the blaster up on the top shelf above my head.
It's right up there.
You have a little. It's almost like a museum in here.
Don't worry, there's still an Xbox under there.
Yeah. I don't really play the Xbox much, but my friend, he doesn't have all the old games, and so that's mainly the only time I play on the Xbox is when their friends like, you know, hop on, you know, well, we need to play some games, so I do.